We installed solar panels on our house in October of 2016. Since then, we've produced 57 megawatts of electricity. Our annual electricity bill is about $400, and that includes charging an electric car used for daily driving that entire time. In this video, I want to break down the production by year, find out the trends, discuss the money, and see if our solar investment is paying off. In our first screen grab here, you can see our production for month, for the year, and for the life of the system, along with how much money we're making for each of those. To date, we've generated almost $7,000 worth of energy, and we're going to take a look at 2022 and then move backwards from there to see how production changes or used over time and what other factors may be part of the system. Taking a look at 2022, you can see that we produced 9.14 megawatts of electricity, and our kind of trend here is a bell curve. We produce a lot of electricity during the summer months and fall off relatively quickly during the early fall and early winter, and then pick up in early spring and move through the summer and kind of go on repeat from there. You're going to see this trend repeated a lot through each year. Our house is not ideally located for solar. We don't have a real true south-facing set of roof lines, so it kind of generates a few problems for us. We also have some tall trees in the backyard, so when the sun kind of dips down during the winter months, we get a lot less energy production during that time. We produced more energy in 2021 than we did in 2022, and a lot of that is because during the summer months we had slightly higher production than we did during the other part. 2022 happened to be a very wet summer month year for us. But taking a look here, we have the same bell curve where the winter is pretty much useless and the spring kind of starts things off great in the summer and then kind of starts letting down as fall comes into place. In 2020, we produced a lot less energy than we did in 2021, but again, the trends are the exact same. And feel free to pause these and look at the numbers. I can give you a more exact breakdown if you'd like, but this is the general trends of what we have. The bell curve exists all the time. 2019 was our second highest number overall as far as total production, and the trend is beautiful here. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I love this bell curve. It's gorgeous. 2018 is another wash and rinse and repeat kind of setup here. There's nothing special. And 2017 is our standout year. We almost produced 10 megawatts worth of electricity here. This is just a really nice bell curve, number one. But more importantly, we have some higher production values across the whole year. This must have just been a really sunny year with a few storms or a few cloudy days because it looks great. I'm not going to pull up 2016's data because it starts in October, and as you've seen through these trend lines, October through the end of the year, there's not a lot happening with production during that time. Now we're just going to take a quick look at year-over-year production put onto a graph for the last 5 years. I don't have 2017 on here, but you can see that the production is very stable. It's reliable. You can pretty much bet on what's going on with production here, and I'm pretty excited about that because generally what happens with solar panels is you're going to lose a little bit of production each year. And while you see a little bit of a downward trend, especially towards 2020, it's not a consistent trend, and really a lot of that is due to weather, not because of the degradation of the solar panels. Our panels came with a 25-year warranty, and they should produce power well past then. That's just the warranty period. So I'm pretty happy with this, but let's break down the numbers a little bit more here. If we break our production down by quarter, you can see that quarter one and quarter four are pretty garbage for us, especially quarter four. When the sun really tilts away from our house, we have the shortest daylight hours. There's a lot of things working against the panels there. But quarter two and quarter three, we have lots of good, solid energy production. And you can see the vast majority of what we do during that time, or for the year, should I say, is set up during those two quarters. And our final breakdown here shows each of the last 5 years broken down by month, just kind of giving you an idea of when the production is the most. And like you would expect, the days that are the shortest have the least energy production. The days of the month that have the longest time period in there with the sun being up have the most production. Again, we also suffer from the sun kind of tilting down in our particular location during the winter months, so we lose a little bit more than what we could, but during the summer we really kind of make that back up. So where exactly does that leave us? We've made roughly $7,000, but that's not the entire story. If we take a look at our SREC, which is our ability to sell energy credits on the open market, we've also made $5,000 over the past few years there. So we're already up to $12,000, which is a third of the cost of this system. Is it the most economical thing in the world? No, but I have a plan for that. If you take a look there, I have a new addition that we put on our house a little while ago, and there's some bare roof that is in dire need of some additional solar panels. So while the cost may be a little bit more, we can knock out our entire energy bill for a year and live cost-free and have solar panels to produce all of the energy that we consume in our household. If you have questions about anything solar, leave them in the comments below and we'll talk. I'll see you in the next video.